Hello and welcome to UC Today. We're here at WebexOne and I'm delighted to be joined by Jeetu from Cisco. Jeetu, thanks so much for talking to us today. And I was actually just saying to Javid, it's hard to know where to start because you've announced so much.
We've announced a lot. There's been a lot of work that's been going on. The team's done a fantastic job with all the innovations. I'm super proud of it.
Yeah, and there's loads across collaboration, devices and contact center, sort of the three pillars. Could you just kind of sum up how the week's gone, how the announcements have gone down with your customers and partners?
You know, when you start working on some of these things, you don't really know how the market's going to take it. And the reaction in the past couple of days has been truly overwhelming. Customers, partners, they're so appreciative. They've bet, in some cases, they bet their careers on this. In some cases, they kind of stuck with us when we weren't that good. And they said, I'm going to bet on you to make sure that you'll get better. And so I'm really grateful, and I can't think of a single thing that we could have done more of in this event that would have made it better. Like, it was a perfect past couple of days. And by the way, the best is yet to come with a couple more keynotes that are remaining with Robert De Niro and others. So.
And something you said in the keynote, I think, struck a chord with a lot of people. You said, yeah. I think this is the most consequential set of innovations, you said. Yeah. And you did say, the product hasn't always been where you'd like it to be, but it's getting there now. So it'd be great just to kind of get an understanding of the journey you've been on over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I actually think it's there now. So I can look into anyone's eyes and say this is categorically the best collaboration platform that exists in the market today. So there's no doubt in my mind that we're the best. It wasn't there 3 years ago. And that's what I was saying, that there's a lot of customers who kind of bet on us. But the reason I say it's the most consequential journey is not because we've got the most number of features. It's because there's some hard, foundational computer science problems related issues that we've solved that are going to have ripple effects on every technology that we've got ahead of us. So for example, the AI codec is going to have massive implications on how people communicate with each other for the next few decades. You look at the real-time media model. We are one of the first to really perfect AI for real time, not just something that's post facto. You look at the AI assistant that's going to go across all of the different kind of properties we have. It's hugely consequential. And then what's happening is, whether it be reimagining the way in which people work, the physical workspaces themselves, or reimagining customer experience, or reimagining the IT experience, we've actually got AI in the fabric of all of that. And it all happened because the way in which we did it was actually leveraging the core platform and everything being built on the platform. So you only have to build it once, and then everyone takes advantage of it. And so I think there's a huge leverage effect, which is why it's so consequential, because we don't even fully all understand the implications of this that'll actually come for many, many years to come.
You mentioned AI, and it really has underpinned almost all of the announcements this week. Right. I think it's kind of quite hard to articulate how much of an impact it's going to have, but can you just kind of give us your thoughts on how it really is going to kind of drive hybrid work and the way we work in the future? Well,
look, it's every time there's a major platform shift, you have to make sure that you're leaning in all the way, and because it's this very special kind of shift that's occurring right now with AI, where everything about the world is going to change. The way that the humans experience their interactions with machines will change. The way that IT experiences managing these systems will change. I think there's going to be security risks that need to be factored into it that we've actually spent a lot of time thinking about. There's privacy risks, and how you design systems so that you have privacy first and security first are things that we've actually had to be very, very thoughtful of. And then also, what do you do from a responsible AI standpoint while maintaining the momentum of innovation? And so I think these are great balancing acts to take on. And I'd say that, the beauty about this is they are the most consequential set of announcements or innovations we've had in the history of WebEx. And the beauty is we're just getting started, because this will just compound over time, and the pace of growth of scientific progress will go up 1000x over the course of the next few years.
And I wanted to ask you a bit about security as well. Obviously, You sit across security. How are you tying collaboration and security together in the Cisco strategy?
I think, I have this privilege of actually overseeing a few very high priority board level, initiatives that are going on in companies. Hybrid work being one of them, customer experience is one of them, security is another one. And we've actually completely overhauled everything in our security platform. And you're starting to see massive levels of innovation happen in security as well. And one of the things we talk about in security is the demos have to be really boring in security, in the sense that they almost have to disappear, because everything becomes so simple. And you as a user don't have to think about security that much because you understand what's going on. And we've been able to take out the friction and implement this notion of zero trust with least privileged access across the entire fabric of the platform. So we launched this amazing kind of vision about 18 months ago of the Cisco Security Cloud, which would abstract networking and security from the core hyperscalers. So I'm going to be able to take any and all traffic from the internet for any user and direct it to any and all cloud providers that are out there while maintaining policy. And then very systematically, we said, let's protect the user effectively. Let's protect cloud and cloud infrastructure effectively. Let's make sure we protect against a breach and pull it all together in this seamless, elegant way. And every property at Cisco will benefit from that, Webex being one of them as well. And so you're starting to see these kind of integrations that are happening across all of the rich assets that Cisco has, whether it be Thousand Eyes on the networking side, whether it be security with what we're doing on the DLP side, whether it be with collaboration capabilities where all the products are integrating with each other, or with third-party ecosystem vendors. That's a huge part of the focus is interoperability of the platforms.
Great. I've just got one final question for you. You've announced so much this week, enough to keep everyone busy for quite a long time, I'm sure, but I just wonder what your immediate priorities are for the coming months and heading into next year.
The way I think about this is it's a very simple goal. Build products and platforms that our customers love, that they're going to talk to their friends and family about, because the only sustainable way that you can get something in the hands of hundreds of millions, if not billions of people, is word of mouth. That's the only sustainable marketing engine in the world, is word of mouth. No amount of billboards or ad space on TV gets you there. And so what we want to do is just maniacally build amazing products that delight customers and users so much that they talk to their friends and family about it and become the biggest advocates. And you saw this with this event, 1,200 customers here, just giddy excited about what we've done for them. The number of people that came and thanked me on behalf of their organization saying, you've changed our lives and our culture in the company, it's so gratifying to see. And we're so proud of our engineers and product managers and designers for availing people like me the opportunity to have this kind of job where we can actually be their messenger for the world.
I think that's actually a really nice place to leave it. It's been a great event and I hope you enjoy the rest.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you everyone for watching. Remember to stay tuned to UC Today for all of the news coming out of WebexOne.